playthrough. If you like what you see here today, be sure to give me a follow to see when I go live. Also, you can find me on YouTube at Xenomorph as the first name, Ronan as the last, and on Mixer under the same name. So sit back, relax, and let's get started. We'll go with assisted just so I can make it through the game easier. I've already beat it on a higher difficulty, but let's face it, we're not here to see the higher difficulty gameplay. We're here for the playthrough. I may play it on a harder difficulty later. There's some things I want to unlock first before I stream that.
This pandemic has spread faster than any disease in modern history.
Angry mobs roam the city, commercial buildings. Authorities are bracing for more rioting tonight.
He was knocked out.
A citywide emergency has been declared.
The CDC has quarantined the lower mid.
Alright, you're gonna hear my can pop.
Commitment, honesty, integrity, these are the core values that create the foundation.
Must be really popular right now. Not sure why I'm getting so many messages.
It's this foundation that will continue to build a brighter future for all of us.
Very, very beautiful Nemesis graphics right there. We're loading up Nemesis right now to take down the Stars team. This starts off kind of like Resident Evil 7, where it's in first-person view. Basically, I gotta go shut the window. I've already beat the game several times, so yes, I know what's going on. Now, I haven't beat it on the hardest mode yet because the spiders keep kicking my butt in that one area. Don't worry, folks. This is just a dream. The game doesn't end at the title screen, I promise. Or directly after the title screen, I should have said. Alright, thanks for tuning. No, I'm just joking. Instead of starting out with September 28th, daylight, the monsters have overtaken the city. Somehow I'm still alive. You get worst month of my life written on a, not even a desk-size calendar. So what we're going to do, we're going to go back to the bathroom and wait for the phone call. With a little 1990s LED right there. Is she filling for stubble? And yes, I'm playing with her classic uniform. The one from the 90s game of Resident Evil 3.
Who could that be?
I can give Carlos his classic haircut, but I kind of like his new look better, to be honest. This part gave me a heart attack the first time I played it. I 120% was not expecting this next part.
Are you okay?
Brad, is that you?
Listen, you gotta get out of there.
What are you talking about?
I don't have time to explain. You gotta get out of there right now.
All right, let me grab my...
I'm back. See, he plays with Jill, but he kills everybody else with quite a bit of tenacity. Because he literally stabs a guy right through the chest from a distance, but he just picks her up and throws her like, aha, I'll get you in 10 minutes.
What the hell is that thing?
I mean, not that you want the protagonist to die, but I mean, he's supposed to be pretty much like a viral version of the Terminator. Goes through this little taped up window here. I don't have the unlimited rocket launcher yet, so I can't attempt an official speed run. Or I'm not going to probably attempt an official speed run unless I either A, unlock it, or B, just stop caring and do it anyway. I got the CQRB because I don't like running through the game with just an unlimited rocket launcher. I also have the Hot Dogger as well, which is an unbreakable hot knife that you can kill zombies with. Now, something you should know before you start this game. Okay, so you do want to do as many challenges as possible. I don't want to go down there yet because he busts through the wall. I'm going to show you guys this. So basically, you go to records. That'll be your challenges that you unlock. So you get a certain amount of points, which is right there under where it says points earned to the right. Okay, not a big deal, not a big deal. These are just pretty much story items. Where you really get the points are when you start doing the weapon and killing points. As you can see, I still have a ways to go with the rocket launcher. Now, you can load your game saves. And I recommend saving in the hospital as Carlos right after you give Jill the injection, because that'll get your normal kills, your pistol, and your machine gun, especially if you get the unlimited CQRB after the first playthrough, and get it out of the chest. That'll get your kills for that. So, and there is a spot where you kill 3 enemies at a time and just keep loading your game in the room right before you start collecting fuses for the elevator that leads to where Nikolai was. You'll see what I'm talking about later. And you don't get very much ammo with it, so you've got to, you know, keep loading the game. It's quite a bit annoying to have to farm like that. But, like I said, I recommend creating multiple game saves so you can load from that point at any time. So you defeat 200 enemies with an assault rifle, best in the hospital right after Jill gets the vaccine. Splitting heads, 400. I'm not going to go through necessarily all these verbally. But, see, I'm close to getting that one. Close to getting that one. Defeat enemies, I already got that one. Apparently, I'm really close to getting that one, too. 4 more enemies. So, this playthrough, I should be able to grab quite a bit of these. I'm going to scroll down through all of them. I'm just not going to, obviously, you know, get all of them Let me see how many you get for 600p. I'll do that off stream. That way you guys can get the full story tonight. But I just wanted you guys to know that before you actually start the game, to do all these challenges, because I actually have not. I'm glad he threw her over the fire to safety. But something opens up after the game called the store. I'm actually going as fast as I can. And you can buy things with the points you earn from doing those challenges. So it's not like Resident Evil 5 where you can just beat the game a bunch of times and get the points for it, or Resident Evil 4 or Resident Evil 6. They have specific tasks in mind that they want you to get specific scores for. So a lot of them will happen in the story just by playing the story.
Over here! Brad! You okay?
Another difference this game had from the original, there's no mercenaries mode,
Right now it's got a hard
which made me really sad.
town. You and me. I'm not sticking around.
And Brad,
Around you. The longer we wait, the more
well,
scared we are.
I'm just going to go ahead and spoil it. Carlos, that's one of the things you've got to do, is kill zombie Brad as Carlos.
I don't know.
Nemesis,
Fucked up thing.
in the other one, in the original 90s game, actually kills him by shoving a tentacle through his mouth.
Hey! Hey, wait!
I cannot run yet. Now I can.
Damn it!
But they do pay ode to it by him getting his initial wound from Jack's bar. But this is how they tie the new Resident Evil 2 to the new Resident Evil 3 too. Because Brad bites the cop that Leon Kennedy runs into in the hallway at Resident Evil 2 is the first person he runs into. Where he gives Leon the speech about how they were glad he came aboard or whatever. I described that really bad, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about.
We're gonna make a run for it.
Come on, Jill. We know how this ends.
No, I don't.
Are we still a team?
Oh, yes we do.
Then do me a favor. Don't fuck up like I did. Go!
Now, this is the part where you're supposed to turn around and shoot a zombie for the first time. I'm straight up not going to do that. I'm just going to duck under the sign, drive Nemesis off the roof, and then get to my item box with Carlos. Why? Because I don't feel like messing with him. Now we gotta open the gate and then crawl under one more thing. Oh, this does pay tribute to the original too. That guy's in the original, and he does the same exact thing. He crawls up inside the
Hey, come on. There's a helicopter.
boxcar there, for lack of better terms. I'm not sure what that is. Might be a... yeah, it's a semi.
Parking garage isn't far. I can tell.
There's a semi-jacks on it. I don't need the ammo. Here's the other thing I was talking about that I gotta crawl under. Got your little jump scare coming up from the zombie. Ooh, I'm freaked out now. Yeah, basically, once we do this, this is where the fun begins. Nemesis, I'm not gonna lie, is a pain in the ass even on standard mode.
Shit.
I cannot believe I actually evaded him that time. Now she should hopefully squeeze through this elevator door that magically wants to malfunction. bringing up my chat just in case, you know, somebody wants to chat with me on my phone. I should have brought it up on my computer, but 2020 hindsight. I'm sure you all can expect. Yep. Now the issue I have, I was going to say y'all can expect what's happening next. The issue I have with that, what took down the helicopter, because he does not get his rocket launcher until just a tad bit later in the game, and I do mean just a tad.
Come on. Start, damn it.
It should work this time, and now we
It's my turn.
go for a little ride off the roof. Well, how does that sound to you, Nemesis? See, the virus is spreading because Nemesis isn't practicing social distancing. And somehow he got out of the way before the car completely crushed his ass. See, to me, from a distance, I think he looks a little bit like a giant chicken in a man suit. Up close, he looks badass, but just in that scene in particular, he looks kind of to me like a chicken in a flaming suit, but with a man body. Now, I think this game is beautiful. This is the remake I've been waiting for. It did not disappoint me, except for the length. It's a little short.
Let's get you someplace safe.
But I did prefer Nemesis's old design. I think the remake that they did of Nemesis on the PlayStation 3 in Operation Raccoon City, and I forget if it was the Dark Side Chronicles. I think it was the Umbrella. Yeah, it was the Umbrella Chronicles. That Nemesis looked badass too.
Hope so.
We've been bringing survivors here.
Here, where?
But to be fair, he does look really good in this game, and they give him another mutation later on.
I'm fine.
Personal space. Okay, I get it. Let's go.
I wish I had the original strategy guide that I got from
Close this.
I forget if I got it from Blockbuster or Hollywood Video. I think it was Hollywood Video. I had the original Resident Evil 3 player's guide when I was 11 when this game came out.
It knows what it wants and won't stop till it gets it. Don't you like that in a man?
I was 11 or 12, let's see here. The game came out in 99.
I promise
Let's see here, how old was I?
I'm with the Umbrella Biohazard Countermeasure Service. UBCS.
87.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I was 12.
Fucking kidding me? You guys are the ones
I had the
who-
demo when I was 11, that's right. It came with my Dino Crisis game,
You don't have to trust
which I also have a copy of. I love Dino Crisis. They should totally remake that series.
It's this way.
Especially seeing with what they could do nowadays with it.
Hey, Captain. This fine young lady could use our help.
Carlos, you didn't even think to ask fine young lady her name? She is an elite operative of RPD, Special Tactics and Rescue Service. Her name is something Valentine.
It's Jill.
I can see how Jill would be hard to remember.
Meet you, Jill. I am UBCS Platoon Leader Mikhail Victor. My team was sent here to rescue civilians.
Right.
Looks like he was attacked by something bigger than a zombie.
Completely cut off, isolated.
That looks like a liquor scratch almost.
Civilians will wind up dead, Correction, undead. My platoon has suffered serious losses. Just keeping them alive is more than I can manage.
Well, you can thank your corporate overlords for that.
Yes. Well, we are doing all we can. If we can get this subway train moving, we can evacuate some survivors.
I'm not skipping because I want the story to be a part of this so everyone can enjoy it. That's the main reason I like Resident Evil, is the story. Like I said, I do plan on doing speed runs in the future.
I'm in. But I am on their side, not yours.
Oh, hey. It's cool. We all want the same thing.
Thank you, Jill.
All right, Super Cop. Here you go. We can use this to stay in contact.
I know what a radio is.
Okay, first thing.
I'm glad she knows what a radio is.
Get you geared up.
For this playthrough, you know what? We might as well give Carlos a little bit of a makeover. Costumes, Carlos, classic hair. Let's see how he looks.
You'll find supplies there.
All right.
Actually, yeah, they did a good job at making him look like the original Carlos. I'm not going to bother with the memo over there. Or really any memos. I know that's a,
It's me again.
I know that's a thing.
Working on it. So what's the plan?
The old tanks got me clearing the tracks. You might
A challenge.
structure back online.
And how do I do that?
Let's start by restoring power. I'll navigate you to the substation once you hit the main road.
Copy that. Let's do this fast.
The cool thing about the PlayStation version of the game is when they use the walkie-talkies, it actually comes through the controller. The sound does. Oh, it let me keep all the item slots from before. That's nice. Yes, we want the red herb. I'm aware. I know how to combine items. Thank you. I've already beat the game. Now, with the assisted mode, you start out with this gun, but I have an unlimited ammo CQRB. I do not have my lockpick yet, but let's see if I got my bolt cutters in here. Not that you really need them right off the boot, but... Alright, now I'm going to store everything except for my coins and my unlimited ammo guns. See, here's my infinite CQRB, which is amazing. I will make one item slot for the hot dogger. You know what? Never mind. I'm taking the hot dogger out. I'm taking this out. Alright, so these actually give you more defense, health, and stopping power. These coins, you get these after you beat the game. You can buy them with points. They're, I believe, 4,000 points apiece. It looks like I'm eating up a lot of room, but trust me, I have more than enough right now. And she slowly heals, kind of like Wolverine when you do that.
More survivors. We've got to get that train moving.
There we go. The zombies do come back, so I like to do a little double tap move sometimes. He fell over too easily. Around this corner there should be another one. I see him climbing over something now. He or she, I couldn't tell which at first. See, like I said, sometimes they come back even if you think they're dead. So, when you got an unlimited weapon gun, you know, a little double tap don't hurt nothing. Also, there's going to be a scene where they rip right through this gate. And so I recommend taking down as many as possible before that happens. Could be a few down there too. Like I said, you know, with an unlimited ammo gun, it does help a lot. And this is why I don't like to get the rocket launcher right off the boot. Because it makes it easier to take down things through the fences. Well, in my opinion. I mean, you can still do it with... Oh, I shouldn't have done that. But, oh well.
Carlos.
I was going to use that. I accidentally wasted too many bullets. But that's okay. It's not like I can't kill them. They cannot get through. That's just there to distract you.
Fire?
So, legitimately...
Fuck you.
These guys are just here to distract you. Once you cross this border, this invisible border here, it triggers the zombies coming through, which I've already killed most of them down there. But I want to kill every zombie I can too, because that gets me that challenge. Actually, several challenges. And that'll get me a lot more points. I always want to go for the guy that's closest. Reload. Sometimes you have to mash on the button a little bit on this game. Like the sensitivity isn't very high for the reload button. Something tells me that dude right there ain't dead either. That guy is. This guy, not so much. Apparently he was. Alright, now what we're going to do is go down here. Like I said, I'm not going to bother with the diamonds. This is just going to be a straight playthrough. It'll leave me something to do in the game later on, too. I don't want to burn out too quickly on it and do everything all at once. Why? Because I love Resident Evil, and I like having the playthrough value. Alright. Oh, I wonder what we do with this. Examine it? See, there's the red diamond. I forgot what was in that box, to be honest. I don't know how, I just played this yesterday, but still. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this path up the Toy Uncle, and then we are going to go and grab a fire hose. Let me see one more time. That's the path we need to go through. I probably shouldn't have went back down. Oh no, that isn't the path we need to go to. We need to go up here. Sorry. Now, one thing I would change about this game, I'd make it where you can use the flashlight no matter what. I don't know all the combinations. I remember this one because it's actually a phone area code. Oh, man. Dang it. It's actually a phone area code near where I live. So that is why I know that one. Here we go. This is a red dot sight for a pistol. Gunpowder, don't need it. Drugstore owner's manual, blah, blah, blah. I know I said I wasn't messing with documents, but I totally forgot. So, I'm actually going to... Well, I can't discard that, so I'll use that. Or discard this. I know discarding a green herb's kind of bad, but literally I've got it on easy mode, so even if I get bit, I've got plenty of items. I ain't above using an entire clip on your head, buddy. Alright, let me check my map. Alright, I am heading towards the door that I need to. They're grayed out usually, so... Nothing down there but a bunch of garbage. Alright. So, here's where we find the actual... the reason I cleared out that item space was for this. The Kite Bros Railway. So, basically, the reason I got the bolt cutters early was so that I can get the shotgun early, too. There's a guy down here. I'm gonna zoom in, take him down. And there should be a water hose right around here. It only takes up one item slot for whatever reason. Then in here, I do not have enough item slots open, but here's where you get your shotgun. What I will do is go ahead and use my bolt cutters on it. Snap. I bought a set of bolt cutters early. You usually find them elsewhere. I can come back for that later. Gunpowder. Now, you do need gunpowder. It's not that you don't. But I'm just not picking up any because it's useless right now. When I get the high-grade gunpowder later, I'll start picking up more gunpowder to make shotgun shells. Here's where you find out the computer. Okay, so these are given to you. You can't read them yet. So, never mind. Basically, that back wall tells you the path to take. You don't want to go through the red, but that computer, which has the newspaper over it, has RE and a number and FO and a number. Those are set in. Those three, you've got to select the correct path to get between the two for the rail car once you restore power. So we'll go ahead and head back to the Toy Uncle. And the fire that's raging in that hall beside it. That was my fault for not seeing it. Now, I do want that shotgun. Like I said, you know, the zombies are weaker in this mode. This is strictly for playthrough purposes. Now, they do catch you off guard a lot more in this game. Like, half the time, I don't see them before they attack. Or maybe that's just me. I apologize. Good job, Patches. My cat was at the door. And apparently he killed his fake mouse again. Patches, please stop making that noise, buddy. Alright, so making sure I'm exiting the donut shop at the right door. You want to take the steps up. Make sure I'm looking at the right corridor. And over here is the cuttable lock. Which I could have done in the first place, but I wouldn't have had my water hose. Oh look, these zombies are still alive. Now the one thing I do hate about assisted mode is the assisted aim. Alright, so let's use the water hose and put out the flames.
There.
Now, see, this is where I didn't even need the bolt cutters back there. Okay, so this is where I'm going to store some items before I cut that open because it goes into a cutscene. I don't need to store anything. I'm going to run back and grab my shotgun real quick. Because I've already offloaded a couple items for the shotgun. I know it's kind of a pain in the ass to go all the way back, but at least you know where it's at during your playthrough. Knocked his hat off, but it should be getting pretty close to a challenge. I needed 4 more hats to get knocked off of zombies. Then I get, I think, 3,000 points, which isn't enough really to buy anything, but it still counts towards something big later on. So now that I have done that, I'm going to grab my shotty, and we're going to head back and restore power. Do this. Okay, I went through the wrong door. That was my fault. I forgot about him. He likes to pop through the door after you get the shotgun, just so you have to waste ammo. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. This is where you learn that Nikolai is a cold-hearted asshole. Not his fault, he was just written in the game like that. Alright. Oh. I forgot that 2 item slots doesn't automatically equal 1 item slot over like it did in the original. Even if it took up 2 item slots in the original, you can still go over by pushing the button once. You gotta do it twice in this one. You'll see what I mean.
Come on, don't look at me like that, alright? I'm not infected. No, wait, please!
What the fuck?
He was infected.
What the fuck indeed?
Infected.
Oh, stars are soft. No wonder so many of you dead.
And what are you? You
Sorry about the can opening.
He would have turned. There's your sense of self-preservation.
And you're probably hearing my cans hit the trash. Okay, we're good.
We don't need a bleeding heart like you getting in the way.
Right now, I do want these. Most assuredly. And now we're going to go back in here and store them. Because I am not going to waste shotgun shells on even Nemesis right now. Yeah, the only reason that you'd want to buy the bolt cutters early is so that you can get the shotgun and speedrun it and get the challenge for beating the game in under 2 hours. 2 dogs are coming, so we'll go ahead and exterminate them. I thought there were 2. There we go. I'm willing to bet... Oh no, I did get both dogs. Huh. That was easy. I guess because I played it on a harder mode last time, it took a bit more bullets. Three zombies. One here. One coming around the corner here. And then a plus-sized man in a jacket coming down here. This girl has the scariest face I've seen on a zombie. And she usually don't die that easy either, so... Like I said, always double tap unless you got the hot dogger out. I'm gonna wait until I get my item pouch with the hot dogger, though. What's this? Red herb? Don't need either right now. I do need green herbs for the next part with the spiders. Because if you don't have green herbs, you're just screwed because they impregnate you, literally. Alright. So, moving along.
Oh, it smells like... Oh, I don't even want to think about it.
And then I am definitely going to take these. Because all we're doing is turning on power. Okay, so maybe combine these to give me a little extra health anyway, and then take that one. Alright. Now this guy has a box with the lockpick inside. When you pick it up, don't be freaked out by all the little baby spiders that pop out of him. Ooh, freaky.
Oh my god.
You know, maybe I'm being a little bit too hasty in this mode because I should have left an item slot open. That is on me, literally. Also, speaking of item slots, before I pick this lock, which, by the way, you can buy that early, which I do recommend because there's boxes all over before you get to this point that you can lockpick. It's 2,800 points, so I'd recommend buying everything else first. But this, speaking of item slots, I forgot to grab this. And there we go. I'm actually going to save my game one time at least. And that's so I have everything lined up and ready to go. Now let's go pick this lock, which even on the harder difficulties, lock picking is easy. Literally go down to use, and then just move your joysticks until it happens. It's really no thought process. And this spider's about to get Jill pregnant with baby spiders. Don't worry, I didn't die. Congratulations. It's a million babies. Alright, so what we're going to do now is there's a note over there that tells you that green herbs force the parasites out of your stomach. And you can get re-impregnated later on in here. So when you take the green herb, she vomits, voila, call it a day. Alright, now we're going to start going over here to get the generators. Hold X, there should be a spider or two come at you. And then turn around and just... Really? That hardly ever does happen, literally. Okay, so what we're going to do is waste another herb. Maybe I shouldn't have discarded that one earlier, but who cares? I'm sure I'll make it out of this fine. Don't need it. Reload. Which, by the way, she's not the fastest reloader. I wish I could give her sleight of hand like Call of Duty, but, you know, that ain't happening. I know it looked like there should have been a generator back there, but I have spent many hours playing this game already, and I can tell you for a fact, there is not one down there. Oh, hi, buddy. Really? How? How that fast? Literally. Okay. Well, now you're dead. Alright, let's just go ahead and get this generator going. And it should... Oh, crap. It should give me an herb just out of the kindness of the game's heart, if you will. Somewhere down here, I hope, at least. There we go. Dang it. I don't remember there being this many spiders in Assisted. I am going to die probably relatively soon if it does not give me some form of herb. Really? You can die too. I may die on Assisted mode, which would suck. But this on hard mode is freaking insane. I'm looking for an herb because that is the most important thing right now. There might be one down here. I remember on standard mode, there's a ton of herbs for some reason. You'd think there'd be more here, but I'm literally not seeing it, and I think she's about ready to give birth. Okay, there's one. Yes. I might make it. If I make it, I'll be happy. Alright, let's use it. And I heal up relatively quick, too. So let's go back to the generator that we were at. Because I believe all those damn spiders should be dead. I went a little too far. See that one in there? That's meant to give you a clue as you run by. Okay, so that one's on. This one needs to be on. Okay, 3 out of 4, so that means that that one in the middle is... What the hell? Again? Alright. This game is challenging on all modes, just to be honest. And I really don't want to get pregnant again. Like, I'm just not... I'm not in the mood. I saw it go down here. I know you guys probably want to see me shock the spider, but I'm not all about that right now. Let me see if I remember how to get in here. Okay, so there's no way on top, so that means the only way would be through here. Okay, so just remember, after you do the 3 out of 4, come down this way. There's one down there. In between these two, make a left. And let me turn around and make sure no spiders want to kill me simply for existing. Okay. 4 out of 4.
Done. Time to get the hell out of here.
You're right, Jill. It is time to get the hell out of here. So, let's do that. Oh, shit. What I just did there, while you saw the white, was called a perfect dodge. And if you hold down the left trigger while you do that, it slows down time and lets you shoot enemies. I am not good at that. That was purely on accident. See if that guy went over here just to totally eradicate him. Oh, where you at? Hey, buddy. Alright, so now we're going to head back. The camera angle right there was not the best. I'm trying to find the door into there. I could have sworn it was right there. But I was mistaken. Here it is. I was on the wrong side completely. Now we should go through 2 little doors, and then make it back. And then Nemesis is waiting for us. Like the good friend he is. Let me see if I'm going the right way first off. Okay, so I want to go back here, bang a left, go all the way down, bang a right, exit. Okay. Yep. That was the perfect dodge. That's what I was talking about. I don't know why that is not a challenge, because that would have been a fun challenge. Make sure I'm taking the right path. Alright. All the way down. These tunnels are quite confusing. Bang a right, go through here, go through the door, and we made it to be in more danger, just so you know. There's a document telling about the herbs making you vomit.
All that leaves is the main power switch. Enjoy that.
Way to bring them down. I tell you what, I haven't even posted anything on Facebook, and I keep getting
Carlos,
Facebook comments and such.
Nice going. Next up is the traffic control system. It should be in the subway company's offices.
Right. I think I know the building.
Really? Way to go, partner. One step ahead.
Not your partner.
He called me partner. Yay! I can't remember what that was off of. There was a character that always... Oh, Crank Yankers. I couldn't remember if that was one of my friends that did it or a show. There used to be a character that used to prank call people on that. I forget 90% of that show, but I used to love it back in the day. Why? Because I was immature. Alright. So... make sure I'm plotting the correct path. I should be. Because, yep, that's blocked off. So, I need to go back through the donut shop after Nemesis attacks here. And, oh, hi, Nemesis. I wasn't expecting you. Mind if I shoot your electricity in your chest? There we go. I was making sure I didn't miss any secrets back there because I'd never actually checked the map back there before. No, he busts. Oh, well. Tell you what, he is freaky fast in this game, and yes, I'll take your case. You're welcome. Alright. So, the other zombie, I'm not going to mess with because Nemesis is
Carlos!
terrible.
He's still alive! It's after me!
Terrible but great.
Come back to the station.
Yes, just stand on your radio, and why not? You know, it's not like you've got a giant freaking monster trying to kill you. Also, he can bust into safe rooms. Just so you know. I believe there should be shotgun ammo, or... that works out better. That works out a ton better. Because even though I got super healing, it's still better to freaking, you know... you want to reload before you take any more steps and see Nemesis again. You gotta use first aid spray because sometimes his punches are so fast. Not on this mode, but on just regular mode in general. His punches are so fast that, you know, they take you down in 3 hits. Even with advanced defense. Now, I don't have 2 advanced defense coins, which I hear is supposed to make it significantly better. That zombie killed me, I don't want to say countless times, but because Nemesis is like that. And you do want to grab the cases he drops because he gives you items that you cannot get anywhere else, literally. Okay, so there we go. He usually slides in front of you to give you a shock effect, at least. He don't grab you from behind, which I'm really thankful for. Because that would have made me rage quit the game. Alright. So here's the wall I was telling you about.
Control room. Now what?
So RE01...
Okay, give me a second.
Or, yeah, RE01, you got a FAO2, RAO2, no, okay. FAO2, RAO3, SAO2.
Alright, where are we?
Let's see if I can remember that while doing this.
We need to reach Fox Park Station. Can you program that in?
Hey, I'm Super Cop. Consider it done.
Think that's right?
Confirmed.
Carlos, it's me. I finished inputting stuff.
Wait.
Jill, you are amazing. Tough as nails, too. Hurry back to the station. We'll make sure the subway's ready to depart.
What I'm talking about. Nemesis is in here, by the way. He grabs those things by the head and creates his own little, for lack of better terms, Ninjini Ouroboros zombies. So where am I actually headed now? I don't care about that simple walk, just to be honest. I'm checking my map one more time because I need to know where to go. Okay, donut shop, down here, through there, and around there. Okay. The black area is where it's blocked off. So, let's do this. When you walk out the other side, you are going to see Nemesis grabbing the head of the zombie and turning it. What the hell is he doing to them?
What the hell is it doing to them?
He is making a new challenge for you, and just for you. This is where he gets more aggressive, too. I mean, I'm trying to dodge, it's just not working very well. And I died. I totally just died. Struggle, Jill. I thought I died. Okay, get up, roll! Do something. You know what? She deserved it. I'm not gonna lie, she deserved that because she just stared at his damn foot when I was giving her commands to get up. That wasn't on my controller input. Alright, let's try this again. At least I get credit for killing these zombies again, so that counts towards a challenge. That's the only positive thing I've got to say about that. I think we can skip that because we've already seen that cutscene. Just gonna bring Nemesis down, reload while I'm running, and hope for the best. Hope for the best. Alright. Yes, I will take your chest. Alright. Here we go. While he's doing this weird thing, we're going to go all the way around here. Run through the gate. Try not to get killed by Nemesis again. I'm a little embarrassed that I died there on assisted mode. But like I said, they made him really fast, so he's a pain in the ass even on this mode. Not saying he's any more of one on standard though, because on standard he's just a little bit quicker. So yeah, we definitely want to check the map here. Alright. Get our kill on.
Okay, let's try for headshots.
Okay, let's try for headshots. Well, that's a really good theory, Jill. I like that. Now, she does something incredibly stupid here. She uses herself as bait to lure Nemesis away.
Nice job, Super Cop. I'm impressed.
We back in business?
Yeah, mostly. But we need 30 to 40 minutes to finish maintenance. Nikolai, how are we doing?
The town's crawling with those freaks. No chance of fighting our way out of the city. Why is she here?
She's helping get the trains running again.
Bad time to start carrying dead weight, friend. She's unreliable. Can't pull the...
You know, if she would have just shot him in the head right then, it would have saved you some trouble later on.
She'll get you killed.
Sorry about that. Everyone's a little worked up. Oh, come on. Not again.
It's me he's after. I'll buy you some time.
See, I told you, like, I don't understand why she did that. Like, they literally could have just made it to the train. That was not my fault. I'm holding in the run button.
Stars? I'll give you stars.
Alright, come on, Jill. Make it to the rooftop. Well, actually, I've got a weekly take this yellow thing off the wall. She kicks it twice, and then she's no Batman, I'll put it that way. But he should be here now. Don't block. That's a dick move, Nemesis. Alright. Okay, cool. Now this lockbox is going to be cool too. Alright, so what we're going to do is take this off. Come on, Jill. Now the reason I said she's no Batman is because Batman in the Batman games just straight up like pushes them in with his foot and then pulls them off. Now these little happy toad things are kind of weird.
Carlos, do you copy? Carlos! Oh, shit. Oh, I need to find another way out.
Okay, so basically up here there actually should be a safe room. Where I can open these up and show you basically what you can, you know, put in them. And they're cool to open too, I think. See, that's the suppressor for the handgun. And one of them just has shotgun shells. There. And then this should be the extended mag. I'm going to store everything in here. Not everything, but everything that I just opened. And then we can actually discard these. There we go. It'll still be in my chest the next playthrough. Get the map.
A map of the area. Perfect.
Now we get to go play in poo-poo water. And fight poo-poo toads. In the original game, they had giant worms that just came out of the wall. Here, they just gave them legs. That door requires a battery to open with a certain voltage, like that was apparently their 1990s tech. I grew up in the 90s, but I know nothing of working in the 90s.
I'm definitely
I didn't start working until 04 when I was 17. So I don't know how their key cards worked back then, or if they even had them. Alright. Their weak point is when their mouth is open, by the way. They have weak points kind of like on the new Doom, where if you hit it just right, it just obliterates them. Don't tell me I ended up back in the same spot I was in. Nope. Okay, so this is the office. I do need the battery pack. I believe it is in here if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I want that. I'm willing to make room for that. Now, I did not know you could get the grenade launcher that early in the game. That is actually quite useful. I literally had been getting it from after you fight Nemesis. That's quite neat. Alright, so let me check the map once I get down here. Okay, so office. What I want to do definitely is climb that ladder. That door you unlock later. Okay, so maybe I forgot what to do right off the bat here. I know you find the battery somewhere down here. I can't remember where. Hold on one second. Let's see here. Typewriter, item box, red herb, rifle ammo. Okay. I missed a door. That's what happened. So what I'm going to do is go around and climb up the other ladder. See if there's another exit. Well, I'll be honest. I might be shit out of luck here. Because I am not remembering what to do. And I've played this game 1,000 times already. No, Jill, don't go back down. What the hell? I was trying to get her to go around the corner. I do not understand why I cannot go back. Okay, so it has to be in the off. Maybe. Hand grenade. And there's literally no other way up than that ladder. And by going up the shit hill. Because I've explored everything in the office, so I have to go back this way. I wonder if I can climb the poo-poo hill. Or maybe I'm up shit creek without a ladder. Ahaha. Alright, so up there. Looks like it definitely goes around. Let's look at this one more time. I know I'm being stupid. Okay. Door is locked. Oh! Oh. No, I can't get in there because that's an electronically locked door. There's the security room. Okay, so you're seeing what I'm seeing, that there is literally nothing that I have not explored here. It's blue. So I can jump down from here. Ah. I'm an idiot. I should have even noticed that in the first place. How could I have missed a giant tunnel on the map? I was straight up one-siding it with my mind. Here we go. I believe this is where you find the battery pack. It is. Okay, we're good. Well, okay. Goodbye. I really don't need that anyway. There we go. Alright, now I'm going to go the right way and hopefully not get lost again. I don't know why I had a brain fart, but I did. I don't know why I didn't notice, even though I was having a brain fart and beat the game several times, why I didn't notice that big tunnel there either. You know, when you're flailing, you'd think they'd be more dangerous, but not in the Resident Evil games. They just straight up become like they're not even made of matter anymore. Alright. Now I am going towards the right area. And I do know what to do from here, believe it or not, people. Actually, I did not go the right way. It's not okay. It's not okay what's happening in my brain right now. But, okay, so basically I do know what to do from here. I really, really do. Okay. This is where I'm supposed to be going. And once I get up here, that door that I was pushing on that I knew for a fact to be locked, what you do is you unlock it from the other side so you can get your battery pack back. Like, literally, that's all you gotta do. And for some reason, go around the corner, don't go back down the ladder, I'm not pushing the back button. Alright, so basically what I know and what was going on in my brain was two separate things. That door, we unlock from the other side. Once we get this in here. That way we can use the battery pack again to escape the facility. And believe me, this is my least favorite facility. Besides the spiders. I think the spiders take the cake on that. But there we go. Now I can walk out, grab my battery pack, and walk right back in. See that? Beautiful work. Now I go in here. After selecting the correct item, of course. And I'm gonna grab my hip pouch. Look at that. Boom. Gunpowder, explosive powder, battery pack. Alright, and then that's where I actually need to go. This is basically to get you weaponry to fight Nemesis once you kick this ladder down. But I'm already prepared for him. He ain't gonna be nothing. Famous last words, right? You guys are gonna laugh. I forgot my battery pack. Okay, now I'm ready to do this playthrough right. You know, if my brain doesn't get back on track, I'm giving up for the night. I'm not frustrated. But I should have went this way. I don't know why I took the long route. But, like I said, I've beat the game several times already. As you can see. But, for some reason, this level was messing with my brain power. Maybe it's the hat being a little hot on my head.
Jill. Oh, thank God. Everything okay?
Yeah, I'm alive. I lost him.
Great. The subway's ready to go. We'll leave as soon as you make it back.
Oh, but she ain't gonna make it back that easy. Now we gotta run from Nemesis up to the roof. Ooh, she was about to be extra crispy there. Gonna shut the door. Now watch her legs. How does he not fry her legs with that? I've been near a fire pit and felt the burn.
It can use weapons?
Ugh. There we go. At least weaken him enough to get by.
I gotta get out. Quick.
Yeah, no kidding, Jill. Good job, may I add. Make your little bridge. I forgot to hold instead of just tapping it. There we go. Now we should get to a ladder that leads to another ladder that leads to a save point that leads to another ladder. See, I do know my way around this game. Just, that tunnel confused me this time around. I'm not sure why. I get it. He's mad. And I didn't like his voice at first, but it grew on me. And I almost like it better than the original Nemesis because it's got a more sinister sound to it. Like, it's more frightening. But the original Nemesis was something I quoted for years. So. And here's the ladder with the save point next to it. After she falls through. Use that upper body strength. Okay, maybe it's one more ladder up. There it is. Okay, see, there's a save point in the ladder. And then you shoot his backpack. Pretty easy kill right here, to be honest. You know, normally I'd be a little intimidated, but I already know how good of a shot he is. And it is not that great.
It's still kicking?
Of course he's still kicking. Not for long. Don't die, Jill. That'd be a really, really short game if she died there. You know, the way they made this game end, I literally thought they were going to skip nuking Raccoon City. And that would have made me mad. But they didn't, and I'm glad.
Carlos, it's Jill. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. You all right?
Yeah, bastard's dead.
Good. Fuck him. What were you thinking? Turning yourself...
Shouldn't M... I know that was supposed to be him, but shouldn't M should have been fuck him, meaning EM?
But I had to.
I know. And thanks. The subway's ready to go. Hurry back.
I'll check my records next, too. Here's the gun shop owner from Resident Evil 2 that presumably kills himself after his little girl. He gives you the key for that alleyway. I mean, you don't see that in this game. You see it in, obviously, Resident Evil 2. This takes place both before and after Resident Evil 2.
Jill.
Kendo, you're all right.
Yeah, all right to stretch. Sorry, I got a little jumpy there. Didn't know quite what to expect.
No shit. Look, we're using the subway to get people out of town. You in?
Subway. Well, that's good thinking.
When we get out, there's gonna be a lot to do. We could use a man of your skill set. What's wrong?
Nothing. Just bad timing is all. Yeah. Look, don't worry about me. I'm gonna make other arrangements, okay?
You better. You're the best gunsmith around.
Oh, no.
Don't do anything stupid.
Oh, that's your job, right?
That was a funny joke.
Here, Jill.
That's your job to do the stupid things, Jill. Okay, random gun guy.
If you're heading to the station, take that service alley.
Don't need it?
Shop, okay?
By the way, the harder the difficulty, the more, obviously I'm not at the end of the game yet, but the more, weak spots Nemesis pops out with on the end part where you use the, railgun. So that's just a heads up that when I fight Nemesis, that's not indicative of, what's actually happening. Should have double tapped. Weaken it, and then shoot it in the head. I don't know why, but this time I thought that was a coat rack. I don't know why. That's why I didn't shoot it at first. Now up here is a note on the bed and a simple lock. Like I said, it doesn't matter if I get injured because I've got healing coins, which you get after you beat the game. They're 4,000 points apiece. Out the front door is Nemesis again. I thought you said he was dead. He's got a rocket launcher this time. And it's a pretty badass case that it comes in. Didn't even have to do any work himself. Now, on the harder difficulties, he gets a beeline on you easier. When it turns red, you want to stumble. Alright. Zombie fell. And they really didn't put too much effort into the frame rate of the zombies when they're far away for some reason. Like I said, it's not an issue because I liked the game a lot. And, but there's a couple things, like they used cheaper looped fire effects in some areas too. And you can tell it, but they did that in the new Call of Duty as well. So, I guess that saves on, video RAM.
Are you shitting me? I thought you killed it.
Me too.
Alright, do a little stumble. Alright, do a little stumble again. And now you're gonna see a slow-mo rocket that magically doesn't kill her because she's the protagonist. Which would have at least caused third-degree burns all over her body and possibly blinded her, at the very least. But for the sake of it being an action game, she is uninjured by being hit almost directly by a rocket and falling off a building onto concrete after crashing a car off the top of a building. But that's neither here nor there, is it? See how I'm limping? I am going to take that first aid spray. It'll come in handy later. I'm actually conditioned fine. That's just for dramatic effect. This part is insane. The note on the bed was talking about how a high wind could knock the toy uncle's head off. Now you're going to see why that's important really soon.
I think I know how to slow that fucker down. Head back towards the station.
And lead him right to you?
It's okay. Trust me.
Jim's Crabs. I wonder if that's a play off of Joe's Crab Shack. Or if that's something that was made up before Joe's Crab Shack was actually in existence. Now this part, you gotta run from the giant toy uncle head. Uncle Toy. Best way to do it is this way. And then you can see, you know, atrocious in-game physics for a head rolling, which is fine. Alright, now all the way around and through the little tunnel. And Carlos should be at the end of this tunnel. Hi, Carlos. I don't know why they didn't put him in any other Resident Evil games. He's a really badass character. I liked him and I liked Jake Mueller, which is Wesker's son, a lot. Hopefully they put them in Resident Evil 8 if they come out with a Resident Evil 8. Little laser-activated claymore for him.
Go. Go.
Free beast.
Come on, forget about him!
Shoot the tanker. Bam. Nemesis dents the door. That's pretty badass.
Come on. Let's get out of here.
Now, the thing that disappointed me about this game, you do not get the freeze rounds, as far as I know.
Carlos, I know we didn't get off to a great start, but thanks for the save.
Hey, you saved my ass first. You're a hell of a lot braver than me.
Well, what matters is that we can get everyone out of the city now.
Yeah. Hey, you'll be safe.
What about you?
Now, the world's slowest moving door.
Catching the train.
Why not?
No, there'll be new orders. If it means I can help save the city, it's fine by me.
It is hot as a mother in here. Alright, let's get on the train so Nemesis can derail it. Or technically, the guy in the hat derails it, trying to kill Nemesis.
Get inside. The subway's about to leave. Carlos, Tyrell, you have your orders. You need to go back out into the city and find Nathaniel Barnes.
This isn't the last bite out of town, right?
Do not worry. Once the civilians are safe, the train will be back.
It's alright, you're going ahead. I'm not gonna die on you, leave you in a cold, cruel, Carlosless world.
Okay.
You'll need to find.
He's like, okay, that wasn't funny, dude. But that's alright.
You see? You're learning. The only life that matters is your own.
Good luck. Let's go.
These people need some damn sleep.
Like Barnes is still alive.
Been away for like 2 days. Well, one day she woke up on September 28th, but still, I'd be napping.
Are you worried about teammates? Or something else?
Now, another thing that disappointed me in this game. Nowhere have I read yet. I haven't got all the memos, but I have not read anything about the G virus in this game, which Nemesis helped them discover somehow. Or something to that effect. If you ever played the original game, the G virus was a big deal. And then they make the C virus in Resident Evil 6, which is a mutated version of the T and the G, I think, or the G virus, I can't remember. And what Nemesis actually is, this is just a theory of mine. As he's Mr. X, I know he has something like a Lost Plagas in him. But see what I mean by how he plays with her but kills other people from a distance? He could literally do that to Jill, but he just likes slamming her head into shit for some reason. Like I said, I can't wait to get my unlimited rocket launcher, though. That will be pretty sweet.
Oh, it's been a while.
This is a part where you get to play as Carlos, and it's pretty fun. Which you got to do in the original Resident Evil 3 as well. This is the part that they change up. As Carlos, you have to kill Jill's partner, Brad, and like I said, Nemesis kills him. But he bites the first cop from Resident Evil 2, thus linking the games. So I'm okay with that lore change.
Keep your head screwed on, Romeo. This is the police station. You sure?
They changed a couple things about Resident Evil 2 as well. I'm looking for them to make a Code Veronica or Code Veronica X, which is the same game but with more content, remake, but I doubt they'll do that. They really should, though. So people get the full storyline. You do fight Tyrant in it, too. See, this is where the cop gets bit in the ribs. Or under the ribs, I should say. And that's where you find him in Resident Evil 2. The original game, he's in his office like that. For some reason, they made Brad overpowered as a zombie. But, doesn't matter. I'm going to take his keycard. Now, if you'll notice, Carlos does not have any of the coins or my CBRQ. Or CBQR. That's because I haven't got it out of the item crate yet. It's usable with both Carlos and Jill. Or CQBR. Sorry. Infinite. I'll actually get out the hot dogger since I got enough item slots and not really going to need that many. And then I will use 2 assault coins, 2 iron... I didn't know I had 2 iron defense coins. I thought I only had 1. Okay. So that will come in handy. See, the hot dogger is a pretty beast of a weapon.
Custody? I thought this was a rescue.
Carlos, take a look at this. I've located the STARS office. Remember, Bard had access to Umbrella's darkest secrets. He knows we'll try to keep him under our thumbs.
So this search and rescue mission is really more like find and detain. Right. Good to know.
I'll open the shutter so you can get through.
You stay here and find out what's been going on here at the station.
Call you if I find anything. Hey! Be careful.
Yeah. You too, man.
You don't really have to solve that many puzzles in this one, which in a way bothers me. Let me go back downstairs, see if there's something I missed. Alright, so mainly upstairs. I'm gonna switch from my hot dogger. There's a lot of liquors in here. By a lot, I mean two.
Now here's a weird fucking door.
Spade door. It says a lock on the door. Like, they didn't even take time to tell you there's an emblem of a card spade above it. Or not spade, club. No, that's a spade. The ace of spades. They didn't bother to even tell you. They just say a locked door in this one. Sometimes the keys work on doors that don't have the emblem above it. That was another problem I had. It was like they got lazy with it. But yeah, see, upstairs is nothing but, you know, the puzzles for Resident Evil 2, so. Let's go in here, and this is where you find the first case to insert the STARS ID. Just so you know, you just put it in like that. And that. So the only thing they have upstairs is one ace of spades door. There's a liquor fighting cops. Pretty cool visuals if I say so myself. This they wanted to include in the original Resident Evil 2. The developers found it too violent. So if you actually play it on a not console, I'll put it that way, on the PC, you can set it to 16:9 instead of 4:3, and the head will show up where they deleted the body but just didn't delete the head. Because they didn't think anyone would ever be able to see it.
Here we go.
I hope I knocked the hat off of him. Zombie's gonna come through. You think it's the liquor at first, but it's just a run-of-the-mill zombie.
Big, warm RPD welcome.
There's the operations room. Not really. I don't think there's anything important here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's just a room.
T, you copy? There's something real nasty in here. I don't know what it is.
Something nasty. All right. I'll take a look with the cameras. Watch your 6.
Unfortunately, they can't open doors and be on the radio at the same time. Kind of unfortunate. None of them have done the arm thing, so I'm guessing I terminated them all correctly first time. And I was wrong. Right, I need to knock the hat off of you. Stand up. Not you. What the hell? For real? Like I said, the zombies do catch you off guard a lot differently in this game. I'm hoping I knocked the hat off of that cop, because that is, like I said, a challenge. But I don't think it's enough to actually buy anything but the lockpicks at the moment, and I really don't want to get those early right now. My next target should really be the rocket launcher, and Jill's outfit. This is a dark room. I unfortunately grew up in the era where I thought this would be a good career, and I took classes on film development. You put the film rolls in a bag that's completely dark. You have to take the film out of it, put it in a canister, then pour in the top of the canister, developer, pour it out, stop bath, pour it out, water, pour it out, take it to the dark room, and put it on this thing, which is called an enlarger. Put a piece of photosensitive paper down there. Focus it. Click the button. Let it run for about 30 seconds. Then bring it over here. Put it in there, the developer. Then once it, before it starts overexposure, put it in the stop bath. And then put it in the water. And that's how you develop film, folks. Useless knowledge nowadays. But I digress. Walgreens still has a 24-hour photo developer department. When everyone has digital cameras and photo quality paper. I don't understand why it's still a thing. I mean, I like film, but not many people use it. I don't know the combo to that one. I'm going to take this device, get the battery out of the evidence room, combine it, and then blow that wall out and fight 10 million zombies. I'm not going to need this, so I will literally discard it because there's no more spiders. I've got healing coins and defense coins on easy, so I'm going to go up the stairs even further. That one almost got me. There's the key. There's a locked cabinet that I once had the thing for, but oh well. Alright. Now let's see, where do I need to go? There's the STAR's office. So to get there, I gotta do some type of crazy. Which means blowing out a wall, actually. Safety deposit room, that's where I need to go. Type in 104, to be precise, after killing the liquor.
99.
Alright. Let's see if I'm going towards the right thing. I am not. Sorry about that, I had to scratch my face. Don't worry, I washed my hands earlier, so... Alright, I'm going to show you this before we head on over there. Another one of those boxes. Scope assault rifle. I don't need it. I've already collected it, and it counts. So make sure I'm heading the right way. This is where I need to be. Use and discard. Now I can use it to get in the other doors, but I'm not going to. This is going to be, like I said, straight playthrough. No, I can't use that one. Never mind. I need the blue key, which I've never found yet, by the way. Alright, now check this out. It's gonna blow your minds. We're going to go here, and we're going to go combine. Bam. Look at that. Now we've got a fully functioning detonator. And a random zombie that I didn't notice before. But he's not talking. DCM. Alright, I'm not doing that either. But now you know the combination for if you want to go upstairs. So let's see here. I've played Resident Evil enough to know that didn't kill him the second time around anyway.
Carlos, I've hit a dead end with the terminal here. Gotta head your way.
Copy that.
Now get ready for a horde of zombies. Kinda hard to shit with no toilet. I don't know what they were thinking. Oh, that's a shower. Never mind. Disregard what I just said. There's about 10 or 11 zombies in here. I know there's one to the left. You know, no matter how great the graphics technology gets, you're still going to have graphics that bleed. I don't know why.
One at a time, take a number.
Oh, there's more. I'm reloading before I walk through there. They make sure you don't run out of zombies that easy. There we go. And this whole liquor shouldn't be any problem. Like I said, laws of physics don't apply if they're already dead when they attack. Good little note there. Alright, so we just want to go straight for the STARS office. And then that should end this Carlos mission right here. And then you find out how Jill gets infected in the next chapter.
Dr. Bard.
Oh, thank God. Do you know how long I've been trying to reach somebody?
Don't worry, we're gonna get you out of there. Just tell me where you are.
I'm trapped in a goddamn hospital, surrounded by every kind of abomination. Look, just send in STARS. They're gonna know what to do.
No, negative. RPD's overrun too.
Then figure it out! Umbrella's gone crazy. They're killing all the researchers. I am the only one who knows how to make the vaccine to stop the zombies. So you can either sit there with your dick in your hand or send somebody who's capable of getting me the hell out of here.
Very poor choice of words.
Like him already?
Yeah, you would. You heard what he said. We can't turn him over to the company.
That's not our call to make. That's Mikhail's call. I'm gonna check the computer, see if I can trace the doc's location.
I need to get a fan for in here. The central air ain't really doing shit for me.
Look around, see if you can find anything.
I'm just gonna head out.
Yeah, what's up?
Derailed.
Is anyone hurt?
Jill?
Ah, shit. Wait, what? Jill! Jill, what happened? Jill, come in! T, I gotta go.
Do what you gotta. I'll take care of it.
For a gaming chair, this thing squeaks an awful lot. Because I'm fat. I mean, I might hide it well. These cheeks ain't for nothing. Several minutes earlier, subway tunnels. See what time it is. Find a way above ground. Not too terribly difficult. I'm actually burning up really bad.
Carlos? Come in. Carlos?
Because my central air is not working the way it should. So, I'm actually going to save my game and pick up my stream tomorrow night. Hope to see you all there. If you like what you saw here today, be sure to give me a follow so that you can get updates of when I go live. I'm also on YouTube at Xenomorph First Name Running the Last. I upload most videos there. When I say most, if me and my friends are playing a game online or something, sometimes I don't. But this playthrough will be going up on YouTube probably tomorrow. I will be trying to finish it tomorrow. So, that being said, have a good night, everybody.